I got something to say. Girls are slapping wigs on their hair at a great capacity. And you know your history. You walk different. What's popping, y'all? We are back with another video. I'm starting off strong. I'm about to crack open this V8 energy drink. It is very, very hot today. Ooh. Yeah. I'm on a mission, y'all. And the mission is save the young girls and the young men. But mainly my young girls. I am on a mission to save you from the shackles of your natural hair, okay? Let me get a little bit more comfortable. So the title of today's video is Do We Love Our Hair? And I thought about this topic because I have been seeing the topic of natural hair be very popular recently. I want to say the topics have been, why aren't we wearing our natural hair? The younger girls in school not wearing their natural hair and feeling like kind of embarrassed by wearing their natural hair. The younger students in school clowning teachers for wearing their natural hair. I actually saw a video of a young lady say that she didn't like being called a queen when she wore her natural hair out. And I was alarmed. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? You're not going to talk about natural hair without talking to me and without thinking that I'm not going to say nothing. Okay, I got something to say. And it's about time that we talk about it. Okay, so I am creating a new series. I'm going to have two separate series. So one is going to be on TikTok. It's going to be called, let me find it, Steps to Take Care of Our Hair. That's the series that I'm going to be starting on TikTok. Boop. And then this series is going to be background history about hair. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been seeing on social media. And then the next video, I'm going to be talking about our hair routines before, during, and after slavery. So if you're interested in any of those things, so we can all get on board and get educated, then please make sure you subscribe to this channel. You don't want to go nowhere, especially if you are a melanated queen like myself or a melanated king. You know, you want to stay locked in. If you want to know a little bit of background about me, I have been natural. I have had my natural hair for the past 8 years. Or I had natural hair. My hair was permed and dyed and fried and laid to the side, okay? It was extremely damaged. And I went on the long, extensive journey of transitioning my hair from perm to curly for 8 years. And it didn't take that long to start to see a curl pattern appear. I want to say after the first year, I started to see that I had curls, and I never had curls growing up. I always had my hair blow dried, straight, permed, so I never knew that I had like a curl pattern. So in the midst of the 8 years, I created a hair care brand, so I do sell hair products now, and they will be linked in the description of this video and every video talking about hair if you want to support my small business. If you don't, that's fine, because I'm putting out these videos for educational purposes, okay? Because I'm seeing a lack of that. I'm seeing a strong lack of education, whether it's in the household. I really feel like it goes down to the household and how your parents view natural hair. That's how you kind of start looking at your hair. Like, even me growing up, because I got my hair permed or straightened so frequently, I liked my hair straight more than I liked it in any other state. So it took me until I got older and I started learning that, hey, this perm is really damaging my scalp and it's damaging my hair, to actually take control of it and go natural. And that was my choice, and it was the choice that was against my mom. My mom had, her whole life, all she had was perms and stuff like that, and she did have braided styles, but she just had a different experience, and I never faulted her for it, and she never faulted me for wanting to go natural. I think that she loves my curls. She loves my sister's curls as well, and my niece her curls and now my son. So me going on this hair journey, it has helped everyone in my household, and I'm really thankful for that. But enough about me. Let's talk about what I've been seeing on social media. So we're going to start with teenagers in middle school and high school showing early signs of maturing in the wrong ways, and one of those ways is hair. So we're starting to see that now that we're in the 2020s of the world, that there's a totally, like, I'm a millennial, okay? So I was a teenager in 2009 to like 2012. That's when I was in high school. So I don't think girls was wearing wigs that much. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was sew-ins. It's like it was different back then, but still had girls in my school that would wear their natural hair, including myself. So it wasn't like I wasn't seeing it, or it wasn't like it was like I was a fish out of water. And I wore my hair out, but most of the time it was permed. Your hair, do something to it so it's not, you know what I mean? We're in the 2020s, we're in the Gen Z of things, and we're seeing how the teenagers are being raised. It's their level of appreciation is lackluster. They don't appreciate um anything, it seems. And I don't want to like throw any type of shade on the teenagers, but it seems like they just don't appreciate much. They don't appreciate or love their hair. They don't appreciate, having resources and opportunities that we didn't have when we were growing up. Like, we literally grew up when, Yahoo was first made in 1996, and I was born 1994. So like, we was born right before the rush of the internet, and right in the midst, and we grew up right in the midst of the internet. So, we weren't raised by the internet. So a lot of the kids now, they're being raised by what they see. Their parents put a tablet in front of their face, and what they watch every day is what they consume. Whereas when we were growing up, we played outside all day, all afternoon, all weekend long. We were outside. We went to the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we loved being creative. We loved drawing. We loved reading books. The kids are supposed to be doing, we were doing. Some of us lost our way, but it wasn't a lot of us. Like, it wasn't a lot of us. Grew up appreciating the small things, and some of us didn't. If I have to be honest, I was around a lot of kids that made me feel bad that I didn't have the latest this and the latest that. Even though I looked super clean and put together, it didn't matter because I didn't have like stuff. Back to hair. The girls are slapping wigs on their hair at a great capacity. They are slapping wigs on. They are doing excessive edges, to the point where they're putting so much product on their edges that their edges is ripping out. This is something that they do too. They put the edge control on their edges, and then they don't wash it out. So it just builds and builds and builds, and they don't wash their actual brushes either. Without all that being said, it's not just the teenagers, it's also the women my age. And I'm 30, about to be 32 this year. And it's a lot of women my age, they don't wear their hair. So I don't want to just talk about young girls. I also want to talk about like women my age as well. Then older women. Older women have a completely different view of natural hair, and it's kind of taboo. It's nappy. Those like derogatory words that we think about when it comes to our hair come from older women and what they were told when they were little kids. It's not that they all want to be ignorant. I think it's just something that they've been taught ignorance, and they don't understand that that's not the way that we should be talking about our hair. We shouldn't be calling it nappy or anything. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be calling it that, women my age, they're so used to wearing the lace wigs. I mean, they will wear a lace wig on a vacation. Me, I can't fathom that. Like, it's 80, let me see, 86 degrees today. There's no way in hell I will be caught dead in a wig. Like, I just can't do it. Like, period. I can't do it. And I guarantee you there's like tons of black women that's out there wearing wigs right now, today, on this very, very hot day. And I just can't. I just can't with that. I can't, because we have to be the example. We have to show girls that it's okay. And let's just talk about it too, because a lot of women will be like, "Oh, but your hair is long, so you don't understand." And it's about, I can't stand when people say it's about genetics. Genetics is not just, doesn't just play a role in it, because I have sisters and we don't all have the same hair texture. We don't all have the same hair pattern. We don't all take care of our hair the same either. So my theory is that yes, genetics can make your hair longer, but if you don't properly take care of your hair, then all of it will fall out or need to be cut. So you can have genetically long hair as a black girl all you want to, but if you don't take care of it based on your hair porosity and what it needs, then it will fall out. It will fall out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you will see damage even if you cut your hair and you still don't take care of it. Just so you, like, when we're cutting our hair just to put a wig on. That's fine, but you have to take care of it. I'm not saying that the wigs are bad, but we do have to understand as well that wigs, especially the lace fronts, those are really supposed to be used for performers. They're not supposed to be worn every single day. They're supposed to be used for theater, for Broadway, for TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not supposed to be something that we wear on our head every single day. Okay? Do I think I would look bomb in a bust down middle part jet black wig? Probably so. But do I think I would look like me? No. No. Mm-mm. I'd rather just straighten my hair and maybe put some clip-ins to just give myself a fuller look or a longer look, whatever. Or not. I haven't straightened my hair in like 3 years probably. I haven't put any heat to it at all. And that's commitment. And that's because I care about my curls. That's because I don't want my curls to go nowhere and I like my hair. My question is, after everything that I said, do you love your hair? Do you think we love our hair if that's what we're doing? If that's the message that we're sending out, is that the hair is nappy and it's just always going to be nappy unless you put heat to it? Also want to talk about the young boys too. There's young boys. The teenage boys are so mean. You know what I mean? Like, they're mean, especially to girls that wear their natural hair. Like, I saw a video about a high school teacher. I couldn't find it, but hopefully I'll find it when I'm editing this, because I was trying to look for it before I started this video. But I saw a video of, I'm looking through my phone literally right now trying to find it, but I saw a video of a black female teacher that teaches high school kids, and she said that the black girls in her school, if they don't have their hair done, and I quote, that they'll have on a hoodie all day because they don't want nobody to see their hair. And I just was like, what? Is it because you don't know how to take care of it? Or is it because you just don't like it? Or it's considered like I just don't like that wearing your natural hair is considered like broke. Like, people say stuff like, if you don't have the money, then just say that. No, that has nothing to do with it. I just like my hair. What? I just like my hair. I can't like my hair. And natural hair is expensive. Like, don't get it twisted. Natural hair products are very expensive. That's why I had made my own hair brand, because I couldn't afford to pay for Shea Moisture when it first came out and all those other brands. I couldn't afford it. Just being real. And we can talk about the young men too. Like, their hair looks awful. Like, it looks like they don't know how to take care of it as well. And they have the nerve to like be mean to the young girls. But what are they being taught in the household as well? Like, what are their moms or their dads teaching them about black hair, to the point where they go to school and they like, oh, like, making a young black girl feel bad about her hair? Like, what do they think about their hair? How does their mom or dad take care of their hair? You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of questions. I honestly thought about it. It's a school by my house, and I thought about asking some of them, but the teenagers, they're a little crazy about that. Like, I'm not scared of them or nothing like that. It's just like they too defensive. Like, You could just be asking them, hey, like, I'm doing a YouTube video. I don't have to film you, but could I talk to you a little bit about hair and what your thoughts are? They could just be like, no. Like, they just in a very awkward stage. I understand because I was there. Like, don't get it. We understand. We understand. We was teenagers one day, but we also just were nicer. Like, more approachable, I could say. Then back to the video of the girl that said that she didn't want to be called queen when she wears her natural hair. I tried to find that video too, ironically. I can't find it, but she basically was saying that it just grows out of her head and she don't want to call that when she has her hair out because she's just being herself, and she feels like it's cringe, and I just don't get that. I don't understand that because I love it. Like, every time I go down Gallery Place or, anywhere, mainly Gallery Place, because I think it's just like that's a place where you don't see natural hair a lot, unfortunately. I get a lot of queens. I get a lot of like stuff like that. I get a lot of compliments because it's a compliment at the end of the day. I already know my hair looks good, but if somebody call me a queen or mention anything about my natural hair, then I know that I didn't play about my curls that day. And when you know the history, this is my main thing, is when you know the history, you walk different. Okay? When you know your history, you walk different. When you know black history, when you know our history with our hair and the stages and the things that it's been through, then you'll appreciate it more. But you got to be open to it. You got to be open to it. So I say all that to say this is going to be the opener of the new series that I'm starting. I am going to be consistent with that. I haven't been very consistent on this channel, which I do highly regret, but I love this channel. I love talking about things like this, and I'm back. So this is the start of the new series. The next video, we are going to be talking about the stages of the black hair routine before slavery. So make sure you guys are locked in to this channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers for real this time. Like, we're at 990, I think. So all I need is like 8 or 9 people. Come on, y'all. Like, where my sister girls at? Where my niggas at? Like, come on. So make sure you lock in. Make sure you also lock into my TikTok. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been able to like link stuff in my description box lately. I've been having trouble with that on this channel and on my other channel that I'm doing for my vlogs. So I'll try to figure that out because the links haven't been working lately. So yeah, make sure that you guys stay locked in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.